Welcome to my 4-week mobility and strength program. We are starting here in week 3, back mobility, day 2, back and biceps. Starting with assisted hip airplanes, we are going to fully rotate our hip inward, extending that leg straight, and fully rotate our hip externally as long range of motion as you can. Think about being a clock on the wall and getting your toes pointed as far inward and outward as you can. We are going 10 reps with a 3-second pause at top and bottom. Try this out unassisted, not holding the wall, and see how your mobility, stability is and balance on both sides of your feet. Next, we are going to get into a banded squat, thinking about equally pushing into your glutes, your quads, and your hamstrings, engaging your core, and go as slow as you can down all the way, hips past those knees, and standing right back up, equally as slow on the way down as on the way up. We are going 10 reps total, and think about being about 8 counts down, 8 counts back to the top. I want you to really think about if one side of your body is firing up more than the other, and if so, put more attention into the side that's not quite activating. Here's a view from the side. I want you to, as you go down, push those knees in, keep your chest elevated so it's not falling forward, and sit your hips to 90 degrees or just below your knees. Focusing on activating both sides equally throughout the squat. Here's our first exercise. We are going to do a wide lateral pull down. I have this really cool setup here that gives me a full long range of motion while being able to turn my wrist inwards and outwards. Our first wide lateral pull down here is primarily for our lats and the outside of our back. So really squeeze those elbows right outside your rib cage and think about the wide part of our back. Then we're going to take our handlebars in. You can also use a straight bar or a band, and we're going to go into narrow lateral pull downs. This will be more focusing on the center of your back and also a little bit more biceps here. I love the feel of outside to inside, full back burnout, 10 reps wide into 10 reps narrow. As you can see, the second 10 are way more challenging coming right off those first 10, but get through all 20 of these reps. It is a juicy back burn. We're supersetting both of those lateral pull downs with a standing wide row. Our grip is going to be underhand, and as we drive that bar back, we are thinking about pulling to our belly button. Long reach forward and squeeze right back to your belly button. Your glutes are your anchor, so keep them reached back with full long extension across those lats. For our next superset, we have my absolute favorite back exercise, rack pull. You're going to set up your barbell slightly above your knees, and you're going to pull the weight from the top of your knees through your glutes to your lats. You're thinking about pulling your shoulders back with every rep and not up into your ears. This is an overloaded short range of motion exercise for your lats. You shouldn't feel this too much in your glutes, your legs, or your lower back. If so, your setup might be a little bit off. As you pull that bar up, really think about driving those shoulders back and pinching them into your lats, as if you have a pocket and you're shoving your shoulders down into your jean pocket. Let's superset that with bicep curls. Full range of motion here. Make sure to open your elbows all the way up and squeeze all the way back to your shoulder. Minimum momentum here. Think about locking in those abs and those glutes so you're not swinging around and you're solely using your biceps to pull the weight up. It gets a little challenging. You can use a little bit of momentum, but besides that, try to lock it in. Here is our last workout. We are going to burn out those lats. We have scapular retraction pull-ups, 5 rounds, 5 reps. Think about scooping underneath your scapula as you pull your chest up to the ceiling. Comment down below how you like those rack pulls. If they really fired up your lats, I would love to know. And make sure to hit that like and subscribe button.